Roscoe finds out why people are so passionate about the shiny silver bullets.
Sure, they look cool, they pull smoothly, and last forever.
Well, this is our living area.
But that alone does not explain why a place like the Minnesota Airstream Park exists.
There's just something about this Airstream culture that I can't quite put my fingers on.
The love of the Airstream is so strong here that they occupy all 125 campsites. Winnebagos and others aren't exactly banned, says David Peel, but they're not exactly encouraged either. To the outsider, it looks like you've got a pretty cliquish group here. You're either in or you're not. You either have an Airstream or you don't.
Yeah, that's the price of admission is an Airstream. It's a very diverse group in many ways, but everybody has the common love of an Airstream.
So suppose you've got a Winnebago. You're just out of luck here?
You have to stay up by the front gate.
Do you?
We have a spot. If somebody in the park has a guest that has another brand, they can camp up near the front gate in an area we call the Cedars, because there's cedar trees up there, but they're not allowed in the park.
So they're quarantined like in the uncool area.
Pretty much. Until they get an Airstream.
Until they get an Airstream. Fortunately, Quent Weberg doesn't have to hide his 1990 model. Well, what is it about an Airstream that makes it the only trailer for you?
Well, the way it travels, the way it pulls, plus the fact all the other trailers look alike.
The Airstream looks different because it's built like an airplane, all aluminum and riveted panels. Because Airstreams are so well made, they last a really long time, like this one from 1962. In fact, the company estimates that 75% of all the Airstreams built since 1931 are still on the road. It's the same method used when these Airstreams ruled the road. Back in the 1950s, an Airstream fanatic named Wally Byam started a caravan club. He encouraged Americans to hit the road, both here and abroad. And boy, oh, Byam, we've been taking his advice ever since.
And if you don't like your neighbors, you just pack up, hitch up, and get out of there.
Linda Agri is a special breed of Airstreamer. She lives in hers full-time. But whether it's a roomy 34-footer or the smallest model, the 16-foot Bambi, you'll never convince these people that there's any other way to go except in an Airstream. In Clear Lake, M.A. Roscoe, Fox 9 News.
Well, the Airstream Park is a co-op campground, so you have to buy a share in order to actually get a lot. And next weekend there's an open house, so you can look into buying a share, or you can just maybe peek inside some of those Airstreams.